talk about the big fight, what happened this past Saturday. That's Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. A lot of debate back and forth. I've even had some debate right now with a couple of media members as well. How did you see that fight? A lot of people are saying Tyson won. A lot of people are saying draw. Some people are saying Wilder won. So how did you see that fight and why?
Well, let me say this first of all. Going in, I told everybody it was going to be a draw. Not because I thought they were going to be evenly matched. I just knew if the fight was close in the outcome, they're going to go with the draw. Having said that, and I was right, so I'm happy for that.
Did you put money on that?
I should have. The fight plays out two different ways. You know, if you're a fan and you're there watching the fight live, you see it one way. But once you get a chance to see it on TV and you get to just, with no shouting, no people in your ear, you can watch it a different way. I haven't had that opportunity yet to watch it by myself. But from what I observed, it was two different fights. You know, Wilder, and I think he would say this himself, he kind of got away from what he should have been doing. And he made the fight closer than what it should have been. He had the power and he had the skill. He didn't utilize the skills to his best of his ability. And he kind of got away from whatever his fight plan was. You can see that he got away from that. The fact that he scored 2 knockdowns helped him tremendously, but he let Fury pity-pat his way through the whole fight and out-punch him. And it made him look bad in a way. I'm not saying he lost the fight, but I'm not saying he won the fight. I'm saying he let the fight get away from him that should have been decisively his. In a rematch, if he does certain things differently, he should win the fight. Can Fury fight better? Yes, he can. Will he fight better? Probably will, because he knows he can do more to win the rematch. But Deontay left doubt in the judge's eye to allow the fight to become close and become a draw. Had he lost the fight, that would have been terrible. Had he won the fight, it would have been great for him, but still, you know, the draw worked out well because it allows for the rematch to happen, and now there's more questions that both fighters have to answer. Wilder proved that he can come back. He proved me wrong. He proved that he can come back from a 2-year layoff with the problem that he had and box well. I thought that he needed a couple more fights with better opposition. But Deontay allowed him to fight the way he did, and it allowed him to get back in the fight, and he did well. Rematch, if there is a rematch, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered, and hopefully both fighters can answer those questions. And in a rematch, if Deontay does what he's supposed to do, I would still put my money on him. But if he allows Fury to box him and pity-pat and make him look bad, it's going to be a long night for him. You know, I can't say what he needs to do differently because I'm not in his camp, so whatever I say has no bearing. But if he fights a little bit differently and does things differently, he should win the rematch. He's the stronger fighter. I'm not saying he's the better fighter, because he didn't show he's the better fighter that night. He definitely showed he was a strong fighter. He just needs to do things different to prove that he is the better fighter, and he is the better fighter in my mind. Basically, show that to the people that he is the better fighter all around.
In your opinion, was it a good fight?
It was a good fight. It was a good fight for boxing, definitely. You know, boxing needs these kind of fights. Listen, both guys came to fight. I'm not saying they came to kill each other. They talked a whole lot of trash before we were going to do to each other. But you know, boxing is a strategic game, and Wilder knew that he had to be crafty. You couldn't stand there. He couldn't stand there. I'm sorry, Fury. He couldn't stand there and box with Wilder. That would be detrimental to his health. You see, Wilder dropped him twice, so he knew standing in front of Wilder was playing like Russian roulette, and he wasn't going to do that. So he was smart. He had to box him, and in boxing, it allowed him to survive because you know Wilder didn't cut the ring off. He didn't go to the body where he should have. You know, certain things he didn't do. He didn't utilize that jab. Affected the second half of the fight the way he should have. There were certain things he didn't do to put the fight in his favor all around, and Fury knew that, so he just did what he had to do to survive in boxing and make it look good. You know, so, but it was an exciting fight. The first one was real exciting, and they both come to fight in their own way, and that was good for boxing. They talked a lot of trash, and they didn't duck each other. Come fight night, they did what they had to do to win the fight, and the fact that it was a draw now makes it even more tantalizing for the fans to buy that pay-per-view for the rematch.
Your thought on the 115-111 scorecard that had Wilder winning? Is that just, or did you see it that there's no way possible that could have been?
I didn't see that. I 115-111, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. It was too close for that. You know, the knockdowns, like I said, saved him because there were certain rounds when he just let Fury do enough to win those rounds. Not that he lost, he let Fury do enough to win those rounds. So the fans have to realize it's what he didn't do that allowed Fury to be in the fight. You know, my thing was before the fight, I told a lot of my friends, I said, if Wilder jumps on him the way Hagler jumped on Thomas Hearns, there'd be no fight. Because 2 years out, and the two fights he had, the opposition he had prior to fighting Wilder, were terrible. So he wasn't used to kind of pressure. If Wilder would have jumped on him and made him fight and exert himself early, there may not have been a 12-round decision or a 12-round draw. But he didn't do that. He kind of let Fury back in the game slowly, and that let doubt in the judge's mind and some of the fans' minds. So he didn't dominate the way he should have or could have. And that's why the rematch is so interesting now.
Speaking of a rematch, do you think they should just go into an immediate rematch and not fight anybody else? Just go directly at one another? I know everybody wants to see Wilder versus Joshua and this fight and that. Yeah. And the decision itself, the draw, kind of holds that back a little. Do you think Wilder versus Fury 2 should be just automatic and immediate?
Well, for the fans, it's great. They should do that. For the bragging rights of both fighters, they should do that. They say, hey, no, let's get this taken care of first before we fight Joshua. And let me put it like this, and nothing against Joshua. He made them wait. So don't make him wait. Make you guys fight each other and see who's the best, and then the winner fights him and gets a whole lot of money. Just that's the best thing to do. He made you guys wait, and then he's champ, he has that right. Now this fight is hot and the people want to see it again. Make him wait, and you guys fight each other, make some more money, and then the winner fights him. It's still gonna be a lucrative fight, lucrative payday, and one that the fans still want to see. But why don't you guys handle your business with each other? Make him wait a little longer. Make that fight more tantalizing, and let's go ahead and see the rematch, see who the better fighter truly is.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.